Hello YouTube, B3 here, back another kicking graphic novel review. Yeah, we finally are bringing you the one we promised a little while back. Not that you guys care, all 8 of you that watch this or whatever the fuck. But yeah, Justice League, The Darkseid War, Power of the Gods. Yeah, this is a collection of one-shots, just little character features about what they did with their god powers.
Yeah.
When they were somehow not fighting Darkseid and the Anti-Monitor.
Yeah, you know, that whole big time gap that they had to do so much stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the Superman, we'll talk about how much sense they make. Because the Batman one, which is the first one,
yes,
him in Moby's chair, there's no time for him to do all this Gotham stuff.
No.
Really. There's no... Because he gets that chair and then they're just fighting Darkseid and the Anti-Monitor the whole time.
Right.
There's no time for him to do this. But he's using the chair to, stop crimes kind of before they happen because he has, ultimate knowledge now or whatever, and ultimate power.
But he still has to ask questions, which is hilarious.
Yeah, well, he has to ask questions to get that knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah. He has to ask the chair for the knowledge.
But he's not asking the chair, he's
asking Jim stuff?
Yeah.
I guess that's just a habit.
I guess. He should, in theory, have all of that knowledge already.
Yeah.
Not even in theory, in fact. But anyways.
But yeah, he's teleporting criminals to the Arctic saying, oh, use the flare in your glove compartment to call that ship. And it's what if the ship doesn't see it and come get him? He could be killing criminals, and he's being a little ruthless.
Yeah.
I mean, he's acting a little, even higher and mightier than he normally is, which is really saying something, because Batman's a huge fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's a bit of a know-it-all.
He's cool, but he's a dick.
He's a dick.
But yeah, he's torturing himself the whole time, too. Freaking...
Well, the chair is actually, eating away at him from the inside because he's not doing what the chair wants him to be doing.
Yeah, because he's not supposed to interfere when he has all that knowledge. He's just supposed to kind of...
watch.
Yeah. And he, confronts Joe Chill and stuff, and then wipes his memory, and just doing all this weird stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't... It's whatever.
Using it to look into the Joker.
Yeah,
or
we still don't know
Jokers.
about that. I don't think this will be up by the time the War of Jokes and Riddles starts. Which is... Because right now, at the time of recording this, the last Batman issue to come out was issue 23, which is part 1 of The Brave and the Mold, which is a Swamp Thing story.
Which makes you happy.
Batman. Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I got it. And I think it's a 2-parter. And then we get into the War of Jokes and Riddles, which might shed a little light on Joker stuff.
I'm hoping. Jokes and Riddles.
Yeah, it's Joker versus Riddler, I think.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Hopefully Batman will put his suit back on before that time.
Does he not have the bat suit on?
Well, in the last part of the button, or the part before last, he talked to Thomas Wayne Batman, and he was like, don't be Batman for us. Don't do it. I know it's just torture to you.
Right.
And then, after they settled stuff in part 4 of the button, he saw the bat signal in the sky, and Alfred asked if he was going to go to it, and he didn't go to it. And I haven't read the next issue yet, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Pretty insane.
So the next one off is actually about Flash as the Avatar of Death.
Which is...
The black racer.
It's kind of boring, actually.
Yeah.
He looks super cool, but this issue was rather boring.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, no, absolutely. It
was just boring. The black racer trying to convince Barry that death is necessary.
Yeah,
which
literally.
it is.
I mean, which is not something that you can really necessarily argue.
Yeah, and it's just whatever. We get it. It's fine. Let's move on.
Yeah, it's very much it's a philosophical conversation based in a little comic booky action and silliness.
Yeah, but it's just boring.
Yeah, it's got no real purpose. Sorry, guys. The Superman one is interesting to see Superman being such a giant cock.
Yeah, he's being very Superman 3 here. And no one likes Superman 3. Did you watch Superman 3?
No.
It was a shit show.
I didn't watch Superman 3.
Worst Superman movie.
Didn't watch... Because he's being arrogant, high and mighty, and I'm holier than thou, and nothing I do really matters because you're just people, and you're irrelevant in the giant spectrum of the universe.
Yeah, and there's a weird little error, because in these books, it calls him the god of strength, but in the Darkseid books, it calls him the god of power.
I knew there was some kind of discrepancy.
Yeah, because we checked it. We looked in one of the other books, and it said god of power.
We argued about it for a little bit there.
Yeah, and I got up and checked, but in this book, it is different. So it's different in different places.
Well, then that's there needs to be a little bit closer editing here, guys.
Yeah.
Based on the continuity errors I'm seeing, the name errors.
The Superman story is also boring.
Yeah, it's boring. It's him being a dick and then realizing that he's starting to realize that there's something wrong, but still being a dick.
Yeah, and the real Superman kind of peeks through in the end, but
Yeah, like there's this moment where instead of being all black and white like he is after jumping into the fire pits of Apocalypse, his eyes start to go a little humany and then they go back to like normal.
and he makes a split-second decision to fuck it, I'll save Metropolis, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
The physics of it don't work with the freezing and everything, but
No.
it's fine. Who cares?
This fucking Superman was boring as shit.
And then we get to the Green Lantern one, which is absolutely fantastic.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
It's like about the nature of God, and it's really good. Like,
Very good, especially Hal's ultimate decision at the end.
yeah, because all the Green Lanterns, there's a mother box trying to fill the voids or whatever left by gods dying and shit. And the parademons all flock to the most
To
powerful
Oa.
source in the universe, which is Oa.
Yeah.
And they kill all the Green
Green
Lanterns on the
Lanterns.
planet.
All 7,200 of them, right?
Uh,
There's like 7,200 Green Lanterns, I believe. Because he asks for a count.
yeah, because there's multiple ones in the different sectors.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And so he's flying around doing there, and he's the only one that accepts the offer to be a god. Because the Green Lanterns are too proud to do that shit.
Right.
And he does it, and eventually he fixes Oa, brings everyone back to life,
Gets rid of all the parademons that were killing off all of the Green Lanterns.
and then has the willpower to give up being a god.
He literally destroys the mother box that made him the god of light.
Insane. So good. And
It's
there's
so beautiful.
the flashback to when he was a kid and stuff in the church.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. One of the
And
best.
it's so Hal Jordan too.
It's
Because Hal
insane.
Jordan just has fuck you rules.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's one of the best Green Lantern issues I've ever read.
He's the Green Lantern that goes against the grain and accepts godhood, and then he's the god who eliminates his own godhood.
Yeah, God of Light. Absolutely
I
incredible.
mean, absolute power.
He was like, fuck it.
I mean, he has absolute power to create and destroy.
He just...
He just bends reality to his will, and then he was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
And then the Shazam one is the
Which
last
was-
one, right? No, there's also Lex Luthor. Shazam and Lex
Yes, and the Lex one's really short.
Luthor. Yeah.
But the Shazam one was...
It was a bit more interesting just because you got to see these cool gods they made
Yeah.
up. But it's also a little boring.
Yeah. I mean, he beats the baddie in, like, 2 pages.
Yeah, because most of it's just him talking to the new gods in his pantheon that
Yeah.
give him his new power set.
Yeah. Which he doesn't really seem to hold on to, actually. Because he just goes back to standard Shazamming.
I think he does. Yeah.
Maybe he does? Okay.
I don't even remember, man. I don't know what he's doing right now.
All I know is that he does, and that is interesting to see the gods they created, and there's this ultimate evil father of Darkseid.
Yeah, that was neat, the whole Father of Darkseid concept. You can see the wizard again.
Yeah. The idea that there exists this source that all gods return to when destroyed. So, assumedly, Darkseid would be in the source now, I guess. No, he's in the baby.
Yeah, he's a baby.
He's in the baby. He's in the baby. He,
So weird, being raised by his adult daughter while he's a baby.
yeah.
Insane.
I'm trying not to think about it.
Comics. Welcome to comics,
So as I'm
everybody.
going to the source, but Darkseid's father was killed by Darkseid, and then Darkseid's father, whose name I can't remember because it's something weird,
Yeah, he's got, they call him two different things in here, too.
and they
Because he's
I think
got-
they refused to actually refer to him by his actual name to
Yeah.
not give him the pleasure of using his actual name. But yeah, so he was in part of the source, and he managed to break out of the source with all the whole god shuffling thing going on, and the source blasting out godhood everywhere.
Yeah, here, I'll give you the lineup of his gods, because they're all listed
Yes.
here. The strength of Siva, the fires of Hronmir, is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah,
These
so
are all
that
weird.
Hronmir was fire and death.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
That was
cool.
he was really cool. He reminded me of the Black Racer a little bit design.
The compassion of Anapel, the source manipulation of Zonuz Yuga Khan, the boldness of, I guess that's Ati, because I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced 8.
No, that's Bronte.
Yeah, and the lightning of Mamagragon, the wizard. So I guess Zonuz is the father of Darkseid, right? Yuga
Yes,
Two names?
I think
Yeah.
so.
But yeah, that one was kind of boring. There was some philosophical stuff in there too, but it was real surface level stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't very
It
deep.
wasn't too deep.
And again, the major conflict was the Zomazu guy or whatever, and he literally beats him in a page. He literally just goes Shazam and punches the ever-loving crap out of him. That's it.
Yeah, for a real battle, they would have had to give it another issue or make it a super size, and they were like, for this just little tiny story, we don't need to do that.
Yeah, very anticlimactic though.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the pretty interesting one, I thought.
The Lex Luthor one, he gets like Darkseid's powers.
He has the Omega energy inside of him now. Exactly. As part of his, when Darkseid died, the Omega, he got the Omega energy. So it's turning him all Darkseid-y looking, where he's kind of craggy and dark-skinned now.
Glowing eyes.
Yeah.
Naked.
Yeah. Yummy.
And she's like, oh, check out all these slave people and shit.
They're willing to follow you because you're not Darkseid.
Yeah.
You liberated us, and you're supposed to be this hero guy.
And it's really about trust, because Luthor doesn't trust anyone. There's a flashback to his dad kind of abusing him because he fell in a well.
And his dad just
like,
tossed him a rope and said, climb yourself out.
Get the fuck out of there. I'm not helping you.
And there's another flashback actually to one of his first interaction in this universe with Superman, where Superman attempts to save him from falling out of it was like a copter or a plane or something.
Yeah.
And Superman's, like, hey, I'm holding this thing, you're going to have to reach out and take my hand. And he's like, no, the strong don't ask for help. I guess it was a plane.
Let's go.
He just lets go for his own pride. He just because of his dad's abuse, he refuses to ask for help.
Yeah.
So his little thing in his one-off is learning to actually ask for this woman's help and learning to control his Omega powers.
Yes. And
he does.
Yeah, and then the parademons come to him after they can't do the Oa shit anymore.
Yeah, they got booted.
Yeah, but they if you're reading it via graphic novels and not via issues, the Lex Luthor thing and the Green Lantern thing don't kind of line up, because Green Lantern does his thing and comes back within the last part of the graphic novel or whatever, and Lex Luthor's kind of all over the place. So reading these by the issues as they came out, I'm sure was much smoother than reading the two separate.
Reading them blocked up the way they are.
Yeah, but it's still fine. You get everything.
Yeah. Overall, it's okay.
Yeah, most of it's boring, but honestly, just that Green Lantern story was worth the price. I got this for $8.
Oh yeah,
by the
no.
way, which is twice as much as just one comic. So I got this real cheap on Amazon.
Frankly, anybody who's even curious, I can recommend that just for the Green Lantern. And I'm not even a big Green Lantern guy.
Yeah.
I've owned up to that a couple of times, and that may have changed my perception of Green Lantern entirely.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing most of, if not all, of Jeff Johns' Green Lantern.
Cool.
I'm missing 3 books from his run, pre-New 52 run, and then I'm missing the 3 books from the New 52, but I've read them.
Maybe I'll make it a
So I'm missing 6 books, but I've read 4 of them.
Okay.
And 2 of them aren't big deal stories. So.
Okay. Yeah, still.
But yeah, I'll get them. They're on my Amazon list.
Sounds good to me.
Most of them are $10. That's fine. But
there's not really much more to say about it.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's mostly boring.
Yeah.
But the Green Lantern one.
If you get it, you could read just the Green Lantern one and not read any of the others, and you won't miss a thing. It actually might improve it because you'll question the timeline and the editing of the DC universe a lot less if you don't read it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But,
that's it.
Yeah,
me, anyways.
That's it. Kind of a short one. It's mostly boring, but the Green Lantern's good. If you have a local comic shop, they might just have the one Green Lantern issue. It's
in
all
which
one
case,
issue,
just get
so.
that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. This has been Justice League: The Darkseid War, Power of the Gods graphic novel review.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, the whole 9 yards. You guys know this deal.
Yep.
Spread the love.
And next time we are going to start on
Batman.
Yeah, we're going to be doing New 52 Batman stuff too, which was excellent run.
Oh yeah.
But we'll talk about that more next time.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye.